Oh, nerds. BigCat here. What's up? Good to see you. So, last couple weeks here, I haven't been feeling too great with stuff. I had some challenges at work. I had to get out of the way and whatnot, but got them out of the way. So, what I wanted to do was bring you in. This is going to be the start, obviously, of my first impressions. So, let me hold this a little bit better. Yesterday, the BigCat extended his relationship with Honda. Maybe there's something. What was that? A 17 CRF450R? Oh, you know it. Let me turn this thing around. Let's get looking at it, nerds. First impression vid. Stay tuned.
We're back, nerds. All right, let's check this thing out. Obviously, completely redesigned bike. You know what's different, okay? We can go over it. We can go back to 49mm supposedly A-kit forks. Everything's changed. Frame's changed. It's got spring forks. It's got a titanium tank underneath that plastic cover. It's just a completely different bike. Still got the dual exhaust. Just so sweet. I mean, what else can you say? This has got to be the baddest bike ever, as far as I'm concerned. But I'm a Honda lover, so what can you do? Obviously, yes, I already swapped the handlebars to my stuff because I am a long-time Honda rider, so that kind of stuff fits. The levers fit. My arc levers went right on. The throttle tube fit. Which, interestingly enough, though, the cam inside the throttle tube is different. This is now more similar to a Yamaha setup, but the throttle tube still worked, as you can see. I don't really have a ton of plans for this thing. I don't want to change the exhaust, I don't think. I'm going to do a seat cover. Obviously, I'm a RG3 Denver test rider, so I'll have to have that done. But other than that, she's just uber sweet. So I'm going to try and start her up for her first run, and then I'll bring you back in.
Nerds, there you are. What's up? It's the BigCat. We're at the track. Woo, there she is. We're doing our first impressions for you guys. Stay tuned. Check it out. This thing is amazing. All right, nerds, BigCat, home. There she is. Just got done doing first impression vid for you. And, you know, I had some excitement at the track, so I wanted to let you guys know I was giving you the best information I could. So I wanted to come home and basically kind of calm down from the excitement to give you an honest opinion. So I'm not going to make this too long, but listen, if you're watching this video, I know you've been obsessing over the bike like me because I was going crazy for it. I read all the specs, all that stuff. So you guys know all the specs. I don't need to go into that. Plain and simple. I've been on 250s and basically all summer between trail riding and riding moto. And I wanted to move back onto the 450. Obviously, yes, I'm a Honda fanboy or whatever, so my opinion about Hondas is probably a little better than everyone else's, but this thing is amazing. Like, they talk about how much more power it has than the previous generation. And I was worried riding a 250. I was like, shit, this thing's going to rip my arms out. This thing is ultra smooth. It is so smooth, but it's so fast. And these forks, like 49 millimeter A-kit forks, I don't know what to tell you. Like, you guys know, I'm an RG3 rider, and I would have no problems loading this thing up and racing it tomorrow. And that says a ton for me because I'm kind of a prima donna when it comes to suspension in the field. This bike is like amazing. Given the past, since 2011 and now, I've owned pretty much every brand 450 that you could have. And not only do I think that this is the best 450 that I've ever ridden, and might be the best 450 ever, I think it might be the best dirt bike I've ever ridden. This thing is ultra smooth, ultra powerful. Suspension is great. It handles amazing. Like, I never had a problem with the handling on the previous generation CRF, but this thing is just hands down better. So that's my first impressions of the bike. I'm going to keep riding it. I'm going to try and go to a prep track next because I couldn't really push today because I was in Cheyenne. I hasn't been prepped since the beginning of time. So I'm going to try and ride next week and do that. I'm going to keep some more info and everything. And I'll probably do an actual review for you at the 3-month mark because this is just a first impression. But so far, holy crap, is this bike good. Remember, nerds, keep it pinned.